Hello, my name is Tim Lee Healy, and in this video we're going to be discussing bookmarks in Quincy Discovery. We're going to be creating bookmarks, we're going to be using them, we're going to be making comments on bookmarks, and then we're going to be reporting on them. Let's hop into Quincy and do all of those things. We already have demo case 1 open. Let's just select on documents and go into document viewing. We don't care about this left side, so let's close it. We really don't even care much about the grid, so we'll just minimize it way down here and just select a document. In fact, let's just go ahead and close it because we don't need it. We really only need the viewer and this right side. So let's sort of set ourselves up for that. And we're going to go ahead and open bookmarks. And let's get rid of tagging, get ourselves a tiny bit more real estate. Okay. So first you can see our bookmark hierarchy here. These are the bookmarks that exist in our case. Well, to be fair, actually none of them are bookmarks. They're all folders. You've got the demo case folder. It shows you the overall bookmarks in the case. Of those, there are shared bookmarks, and there are bookmarks associated with whatever the logged in user is. At this point, we're talking about the demo admin user, demo admin. But if I logged in under the username Bob, for example, demo admin wouldn't be there, and instead you'd see Bob. Generally, you'll be working under the shared folder because that's where everybody can see the bookmarks that are created. But if you want to do things privately, go ahead and do it under your specific folder. So let's go ahead and create a bookmark. We're going to do that by, clicking on the Add button. It asks you what parent you want to create it for, and we're going to do that shared. And we're going to call it first bookmark. And we're leaving it shared. And then we want to enter a comment. This is our first bookmark. And we go ahead and click enter. And give it a second, and there you go. This is our first bookmark is the comment here, and you can see first bookmark. Now that we've got a bookmark, let's go ahead and select on it and scroll down and actually see the contents of this bookmark. There are two primary sort of grids here or sections of a bookmark. There are the objects attached to a bookmark, and there are comments associated with those objects. So just to give you the hierarchy, you've got the bookmark and the comment on the bookmark. Then you've got the objects attached to the bookmark and comments regarding those objects. So the idea is, let's say you're working on a something you want to report on. We'll say, I don't know, colors. I'm just randomly making something up. A critical issue, whether they're guilty or not, right? And you've got this bookmark called guilty or key evidence or whatever. And you attach all the critical objects to it. You give it some explanation. Instead of saying this is our first bookmark, you'd say something like, this bookmark contains links to all objects that incriminate the suspect. And then you'd attach objects to it, and you'd comment on those objects and tell them why they're relevant. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's add this object. So we're going to go ahead and click that. Oh, excuse me. This relates to, this works the same way labels work. It works based on what's checked. So let's go ahead and cancel this, and let's do this. Excuse me. Give ourselves a little bit more real estate so our grid doesn't look quite so funky, and maybe take a little bit of the real estate away from here. And let's go ahead and check this. Arabic documents are what we want, and we're going to now go ahead and add that to the bookmark. And you can see that got added, and we can click on this, and if we want, we can go ahead and add, this is a comment about this document. Forgive the spelling errors, and we can go ahead and save that. And now this Arabic text document has this comment. Now let's go on to the next document. We're going to go ahead and add this object as well. And we're going to go ahead and click Add again. and that adds this download DT search document. And let's click on this and say, update this. This is a comment about DT search document. Now we can go ahead and make sure we're selecting. That would have been silly. Comment about DT search document. And we go ahead and save that. And now each one has a comment about it. So if we select Arabic text, this is a comment about this document. This one, this is a comment about DT search. And one thing worth noting is that anytime we click on these documents, the grid, the viewer adjusts so you can actually view the document. And it ends up creating a pretty powerful tool whereby you can build up this bookmark and then use it really as quick reference. If you want to tell a lawyer or tell somebody, come in and review this bookmark, it's got all the important things, they don't have to run searches, they don't have to do anything complex. They can just come in here and say, just start navigating through these documents and see the comments that you've left for them. So that's how you create bookmarks. That's how it all works. That's how you add objects to them. You can, of course, see you can delete objects. One thing worth noting, again, just like with labels, if nothing is checked and I go ahead and click add, it's going to say all objects in the grid. Is that correct? So all 10 of these will be added. It's a quick way if you want to maybe add more documents than you otherwise would be able to get some documents in the bookmark. We're going to go ahead and cancel and say no. But just an FYI, you have that ability if you want it. All right, so that's basic usage of bookmarks. However, it's important to understand bookmark reporting because it's such a critical part of bookmarking. So let's go back one step, and we're going to go to our report tool and pull it up, and you can see it offers us label or bookmark reporting. Now there is a video on the report tool, so I'm not going to spend a ton of time here, only to tell you that you can come here and look and see, hey, our first bookmark, apply, and then you can run a report on that, give it a name, figure out what you want, and generate a really nice bookmark report. Again, if you want to see more details and understand that a little bit better, go ahead and refer to the report video, but I just wanted to make sure you knew this was here. So that's really all I wanted to cover in the context of bookmarking. Hopefully that is helpful and you find that tool as powerful as our other users have. Let me put up my contact information for a second so you can copy it down if you need it. Feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions. And thank you very much for your time.